And here we're ready for tip-off, live at the McDonald's Center. Angelo Carriero, this is Davis and Elkins Senator Basketball live on MEC TV. And now starting off, it's Corey Boston. Here, three-point shot from the corner. That's no good. Boston will kick up and now into the low post. Good defense by Silva. They're going to call a foul on the play. And that's Rene Diop. Going to the free throw line. And that shot, no good for his first attempt. His second free throw's up and good, so off of the free throw, the Mountain Lions strike first. It's a little bit of a full court defense. Not a lot of pressure, but still enough to impede your way. Throw you a little bit off, but now into the offensive set. Gilliam tries to throw to a cutting Strozier, but good defense on the play. As the Mountain Lions rise up, no good and going the other way. Jordan Wooden, Amari Smith, some of the action on the other side. Oh, good job by Gilliam to use his leverage in the post to spin off and put the bucket up and in. So the Senators take an early lead. And at the top two, the guy that you really need to watch out for, Craig Gilbert. He is a freshman at 6'8" from Grove City, Ohio. He is leading the team in several statistics as Diop heads to the ground. And it's dropped off to Gilbert, but he can't hold on. It's going to be a jump ball. Craig Gilbert, you see him, number 33, leads the team in two-point percentage, 70.3%. From two-point range this year, 38.5% from three. So he is absolutely efficient from the floor. Leads the team in rebounds at 6.5. So he is a guy that you want to keep your eye out for in this game. As Gilliam takes it at the top of the key. Oh, he gets Strozier to get the inside positioning, and the ball is up and in off the glass. And it looks like we are going to be in this game with the leading man right there with the ball in his hands, number 3, Colin Tolbert from Cincinnati, Ohio, Fairfield. The jumper's in, and Tolbert's just one of those guys. Leads the team in minutes per game, 30.3 points per game, 19.0. Shoots 44.8% from three, 86.4% from the free throw line, 48.4% from two. He is just everything offensively. As Jenkins is able to go up and in with that bucket, he has some big shoes to fill with Sam Roll being out for the year. And there's a moving screen on Diop, and there is Jenkins using that energy and emotion that he gets to put that one in. Jenkins brings the ball up. And Strozier is going to initiate the offense from the top. Pawns. Oh, what a stop on a dime. Gilliam with the rebound. Try to kick it back out. That's going to be out of bounds, going the way of the Senators. Mountain Lions thought it was their ball. That's not the case. And there's Pawns coming in. Layup's good. 8-3. Now Boston from Chattahoochee Valley is where he transferred in from. Originally Lafayette, Alabama, but anytime you can get Chattahoochee on the broadcast, you got to do it. Gilbert couldn't get the rebound off the Diop miss. Silva's going to pass it down. Oh, and it's slammed down with authority. ATL jam for two. And so the momentum all on Davis and Elkins' side. They're starting off well, but you do have to sustain this throughout the ball game. Boston's going to come through, kicks it out. Tolbert, 3. No good. Silva's going to tip it out, and it's going to be in the hands of Pons. Pons is going to look to slow things down. Jenkins is going to speed him up. Gilliam cuts in. He's right there. That's a goaltending, and they're going to call it. There's a quick timeout. We'll take one with them. 12-3. The Senators get out in the lead early. We'll be back with more basketball action. Boston brings the ball down the court, and Gilbert gets it in his hands. Passes up to Tolbert. Boston, 3. No good. Gilliam's been playing well. Good job of pushing the ball up the court. There was a one-on-one, but now there are too many black jerseys on the other end, so Davis and Elkins can reset here. Strozier for 3. Oh, he got it to go in. He's got a dunk and a 3 to start off the game, and Davis and Elkins start 15-3. In the lead is Boston, trying to make work on Jenkins. Smith tries the floater. They're going to call the foul. Pons can't believe it, but a little bit of contact. So he'll go to the line for 2. Looks like the team may be without Isaiah Buckley tonight. He's hoodied on the sideline. That free throw's good, 15-4. Still a double-digit lead. And so Amari Smith's second shot. It's good. Gilliam comes out. And Dozie Okoroji comes in. Okoroji's just been excellent. 58% from two-point range, 41% from three-point range, 80% from the free throw line, averaging 9.6 points per game. He has been consistent, and he's a tank. He is so good for this team. As Silva gets the ball at the top, drives in. He's going to do a little spin move jumper. It's no good. Boston gets it down to Tolbert. Tolbert's going to absorb contact. He's going to get the rebound. Physical play underneath. And it looks like that Pons is going to get another foul call for contact to the head area of his defender. So that's 2 fouls on Charleston Pons. That'll bring Jenkins back into the game. Boston kicks it over. Tolbert. No good. Rebound by Strozier going the other way. Oh, and Jenkins stopped a little too early. I think he was expecting Jenkins to fill that right side of the three-point line, and now we'll take a media timeout, so we'll take one with them. Davis and Elkins, 10-point lead early on, 15-5 over the Concord Mountain Lions. We'll be back here in a minute. Angelo Carey can say that. Now, they give up a ton of points. They give up over 89 points per game, but they score 86.9, and that right there just shows that being able to stop them early and getting points on the board for yourself, whenever the margins start to equalize, you definitely need this start. And the defense has been excellent. Gilbert is off on his 3. So Jenkins coming the other way, looking to put more points up on the board. Looks like they really want to get Malachi Hampton posted up against the smaller Boston. Strozier, Okoroji, Jenkins, Hampton, Silva. Nice little fall-away jumper from Dontrell Jenkins. Good job on the play. Boston evaluates and shoots his own jumper that goes in. Tit for tat on that one. Silva gets the ball at the top of the key. I think he wanted Jenkins to look. That's a second time that Jenkins isn't in the spot his teammates expect him to be. I don't know if that's just it looked like Jenkins maybe was going to set a pick to free up his teammate on the right side of the three, but that's twice he wasn't in the spot that originally his teammates thought he would be. And Tolbert has been everything offensively for this basketball team, from the scoring 19 points per game. As Diop's in the middle, nice hook shot that actually goes, that's a shooter's touch right there. Also seeing our first bit of action from Ken Sally from Parkland College. Three's up, no good by Okoroji. And the interesting thing about Sally, number 12, is he actually went to Simeon High School in Chicago, Illinois. And for any of those that know, Simeon High School is one of the premier public high schools in the country for basketball. I believe that's where Derrick Rose played, Jahlil Okafor played. Like, you've got a lot of legends that have come out of that high school. So he comes from that same line. Interesting tidbit to the bar. Oh, he had Okoroji, but it looked like there was a little bit of glue on the hands of Josiah Rickards, or Rickards, as he was on the defense. And we'll get a little bigger with Diop down low. Emmanuel Oladeru comes into the game. One man from the United Kingdom, one man from Senegal. You got internationally represented out here on the court. Diop's going to try to work on Oladeru. Good defense by Oladeru. Jenkins goes the other way. He tries to get up to Strozier. The pass didn't have enough heat on it to get to Hampton in time. And so Tolbert, oh good, what a block by Oladeru. Hampton goes in, draws the contact. He'll go to the line for two. And a good bit of action. You'll have to stop the clock. The clock's running. The clock's running up top. That needs to go probably back to about 11:51, 11:52. But I don't think the officials noticed. Looks like we'll lose a couple of seconds. But Hampton will go to the line. And that's hard off the back rim, no good. A little bit of a sea change. Jenkins coming out of the game, and with all the injuries that the Senators have experienced, I think we're finally going to get a little longer look at Ron Haas, who's played 5 games so far this year. He's gotten a little bit of playing time, but not a ton. But with so many injuries in the backcourt, Buckley's out, Roll's out, going down to your 4th point guard on the roster. So we got Haas, Gilliam, Hampton. Pons is back in with 2 fouls, and Oladeru, who just got into the game. Boy, do we have another big man for you, as Sally's the one that's going to shoot that three that's no good. We've got Boubacar Dilgo from Cleveland, Ohio, played at Lutheran West. But just a good 1-2 punch at the center position. It's Pons has the ball top with 11:22 left here in the first half. 18-9. Senators lead. Oladeru, good job of using his body to position under the basket and be able to go up on the other side of the rim to get that 2-point shot. So now it looks like that Sally's going to try to make something happen. He shoots a three, makes it, and he gives the too small on Oladeru after he made the shot. Now Oladeru on Dilgo. Nice post move and up. Oh, it's just a little bit hot off the spin. That's going to be Dilgo that tries to save it. Gilliam collides with Sally, and that's going to be a foul. Jacoby Strozier comes back into the game. Pons comes out. Again, 2 fouls, just trying to keep that from going to a third. Pons being a senior of the program, he's really valuable with the amount of injuries that are just piled up for this basketball team. So the jumper there off of the turnaround. Oh, look at Hampton sky up into the air. There's Georges Archer. And Archer, he is 45% from three, 58.3% from two. And a good job of Haas of taking a potential turnover, tapping the ball out to Oladeru and allowing Oladeru to put the ball up and in. 22-12. This offense that scores 86.9 points per game has been a little muted. As Gilbert shoots the three, that's long. Rickards gets it out. Boston, no good. Rebound by Archer. Oh, Boston tries to stop on the dime. Good job by Strozier to force the turnover. Haas going the other way. First extended minutes of Haas that we've seen here at home. Malachi Hampton, three, it's good! From Boston turnover to an island out in the Hamptons. It is a three for Malachi. 25-12, the Senators lead. And Dilgo's able to get off. And it looks like they're going to call a goaltending on the play. And we are under 10 media timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute with you. Davis and Elkins, 25. Concord Mountain Lions, 14. Be back here in a moment. Angelo Carriero live from Elkins, 25. Concord, 14. And through all these injuries, we are able to get a very good basketball team out here regardless because of the great coaching work by Coach Harris and these players playing at 100%. You can see it every game how hard this team plays. As Gilliam faked the three, he's going to drive in, use his body to go over Diop. They're going to call a foul after that, and Strozier maybe looks like that he knew what he did, even if he didn't mean to. And so now Oladeru, Gilliam, Silva comes out of the game. In comes, let's see. Yep, yes, we got Oladeru, Gilliam, Hampton, Haas, and Strozier. Boston, Diop, Gilbert. Looks like Smith and Tolbert for Concord. Drive to left. Tolbert gets into the lane. He's going to use his finishing ability to finish at the rim. It's under double digits. 9-point lead with 8:21 left here in the first half. Hampton drives from the right side. It's a little strong, a little high, and that's because Diop just has he's a big guy. Shot blocker's range. As Tolbert's going to get it out to Smith. It's hard off the back iron. Hampton again getting into the paint. He sneaks it down to Haas. Haas is going to reset for his team. Gets it to Oladeru. Oladeru's going to go up again. He misses twice at the rim. Ball in the hands of Boston going the other way. It looks like that Haas, I think that was a pretty good take foul by Haas and I think he knew what he was doing. He even pointed out his coach because I think if Boston was able to turn the corner on Haas, that would have been an easy two or worst case scenario an and one. Nine-point game. A big block try by Gilliam on Diop results in a foul. And so with 7:31 left here in the first half, Diop will go to the line for free throws. This second time at the line tonight. First one's no good. I believe that's what happened the first time, and then the second one was good. We haven't seen Jenkins in a minute. He's coming back into the game. Haas comes out. That free throw was no good as well. Jenkins gets the ball over to Okoroji. Jenkins tries to get in the paint. Gilbert, I mean, this is 5'9" versus 6'8". Jenkins is going to get the shot off. Oh, he would have felt like a giant if he was going to make that one. And it looks like it was last touched off of Okoroji. Tolbert was right there, but no physical contact with the ball. So Oladeru comes in and Gilliam comes out. Boston crosses the timeline. Under 7 minutes left here in the first half. Smith looking for Oladeru looking for Diop in the post. Diop's hook shot. He hasn't got the hook shot going tonight so far. Jenkins makes some moves. Hampton. Gilbert guarding him. It's good to stretch Hampton out of the paint, I'll tell you that. But then when you have Diop, it is hard. This team's got decent length on the 3 through 5. Oh, and Jenkins, it looks like that he picked the ball up and hopped before he ever got a dribble down. $25 to 16, still a 9-point game. Scoring is really slowed, and that's just a commendable job by the defense of Davis and Elkins. Coach Harris and his team does have a defensive identity at the moment. I know that Coach Harris would love to be an everything identity, but so hard 100% of the time to hold a team to 16 points when they came into this game scoring almost 87 is just a testament to the job they've done so far. Tolbert can't draw the foul. Again, testament to the defense. And so Jenkins is going to get it down low to Oladeru. Oladeru, Diop. This is old school basketball. Big men in the post. And Oladeru gets the best of Diop. That is basketball to a T, baby. .533. Smith drives into the paint. It's a good move to use elongated steps into the paint and up into the basket. 27 to 18. Jenkins. The ball over to Strozier. Now Jenkins has the ball with Oladeru. Ooh, he was sliding in. It's Gilbert that's going to tag him. Hampton for 3. That was a good shot because Gilbert was too worried about covering for Diop. Looked like Hampton would be able to get a clean shot off. Smith looking for Diop down low. Oh, you got to get your hands straight up. Oh, they're not calling that down there, but they will call the foul on Diop. And I believe that will take us, once play is stopped, to the under 5. And that we will be back after the under 5 timeout. Angelo Carriero live, 27, Davis and Elkins, 18, Concord. Will be going to see what the depth is all about for Davis. This is the first time that I have seen Ladislav Novak on the court for D&E, but that is just because of the injuries they've experienced. Good job by Silva to Novak on that, but Gilbert, I'll tell you what, coming up and cleaning up the side, it is no surprise. He is a really effective player. Gilbert is somebody that has real talent. But not a bad play. I mean, they were both great on that pick and roll. They were open. Try to get it to Novak again. That's no good. And that was too high up for Gilbert. Strozier's going to knock it out of bounds. Yes, Novak has only played 3 games up to this point. I won't even try to pronounce the school that he's from and maybe even his hometown, but from Slovakia I can do, as Gilbert can't get the ball up and in. That time Dilgo's able to, with Silva guarding him. So 27 to 20. Game's starting to tighten a little more, but that's why this little comfort space has been so good for Davis and Elkins. Ball's going to stay here with D&E. Looked like it might have been a kick. I don't see a foul being administered. Maybe touched the ball and his foot was out of bounds. One of those outcomes likely. Okoroji gets the shot. No good. Such a good three-point shooter, though. Boston drives the left side. Jenkins, that was a good job of contesting without fouling, but Boston still able to get the ball in the basket. 5-point deficit. It's been a while since the Mountain Lions have been this close to the Senators as we're here about to wrap up the first half of action. Boston wanted the steal. He went for it. It's no good. Okoroji will take it out of bounds. Strozier drives on the left side. And there's very active defense on Rickards, but I thought that he got a little too active at the end. The referees agree that's an and one to stretch the lead back to 7 and hopefully 8 after the free throw. Again, Strozier, the team's leading free throw percentage leader. And the free throw's up and good. First team to hit 30 are your Senators. 30-22. Boston coming the other way. Gilbert tries the little pick and roll, and now we've got one from Dilgo. Good defense by Novak. A good matchup there, too. Two skinny, long players. As Tolbert slips on the court, he leans back, but good defense. It's the length of Novak that was able to get Tolbert. Oh, now we got a mismatch. Dilgo's going to use it. He couldn't get it. It's Silva. And I thought that might be the case when they called a foul. It looked like that Silva's hands were overlapping the hands and arms of Gilbert. So when Gilbert came up, that was the end result. And with 8 fouls on the home team, we're in the double bonus. Still haven't hit the bonus for Davis and Elkins. Gilbert's first free throw. Oh, it's no good. I thought that was 10 is the double bonus. My apologies. 10 is the double bonus. And that was the first time in the bonus. Looks like that Strozier's going to keep it going. Misses that shot. Oladeru trying to save the ball. Looked like when he slapped it out, the ball landed on the baseline, causing the turnover. So with 2:30 left here in the first half, a 30-22 lead. Boston brings the ball across the court. Avoided the foul there as Boston tries to slice his way into the paint for the layup. Looks like Sally's looking to come back into the game. Gilbert comes out. So for our Senators, we've got Jenkins, Hampton, Novak, Okoroji, and Oladeru. The first of the 1-1 is good. And on the court for the Mountain Lions, Sally, Rickards, Boston, Tolbert, and Dilgo. Ball in play. It's a 6-point game, and now we're under 2 minutes. There's a tipped ball by Dilgo. Oladeru able to save it in play. The shot clock's at 12. Okoroji looks around. You know when the commotion gets high, and that pass a little too strong from Jenkins to Novak. And so a 6-point lead. Hopefully take the lead into halftime, kind of regroup strategy. Tolbert kicks out. Good defense being played on Tolbert today. Guy that scores 19 a game. He is on track for under his average. Boston doesn't want the pick from Dilgo. He wants it from Sally. Oh, what a maestro of a fake pass and then out. I have a hard time believing my eyes on that one. That was impressive. And now in the double bonus, it'll be 2 shots for the last minute 13. First free throw's up and good. So 5 points. Now 4 points. Timeout on the court for Coach Harris. We'll take a minute timeout with them, 30-26. We'll be back in 1 minute. Angelo Carriero live. Strozier bringing it up. Call looks like that the game clock never started. So Novak will take it. Out of bounds and see what they put on the clock. I think a minute 10. And now the clock ticks. 26 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to keep the lead before going into halftime. Playing a little bit of keep away as there's a bit of a trap defense. Up top, Strozier for 3. Oh, fast break opportunity as Tolbert's going to go on the smaller Jenkins. He loses the ball out of bounds. It just slipped almost like he thought about the finger roll before he thought about the jump. And so now about a possession per team each. So unless something catastrophic happens, our Senators should go into the lead or go into the half with the lead. And there's a turnover. Boston's able to get it up and in. That was the part of hopefully a disaster doesn't happen. But the shot clock's off. Can't afford another turnover. But you've got to hand it to these Senators. 28 points in the first half for a team that averages 86.9 points per game. You're talking about, at this point, scoring at a pace of a third of what they do for a game. Or 2/3 of a pace. They've cut it by a third. So now Sally's going to put up a prayer. Almost got it to where the Mountain Lions went in the half at the lead, but it's not. Our Senators 30, the Mountain Lions of Concord 28. We will be back after these 15 minutes due to the ongoing snow. What's happening? It seems like threw it in, told him to do it again. And we are underway with second half basketball action. Corey Boston, point guarding for the team. Gets it over to Colin Tolbert, who is a tremendous scorer for the Mountain Lions, but was a little muted in there in the first half as Diop tries to work in on Gilliam. They're going to call foul on Gilliam as Diop. I thought that Gilliam really held well there with Diop standing his ground, but they're going to call the foul on the floor. 19:40 left here as they're getting their inbound passer. That looks like it is a missed three from Tolbert. Oh, Silva using his frame, but Gilbert using his length. It's the battle of two different styles, same position. Gotta love when mismatched basketball is more like chess than checkers. As Tolbert's going to go in on Strozier trying to make any play. He tried to draw the foul, but you see Tolbert didn't get up or complain or anything. He just went right back to defense. That's the second dunk of the night for Jacoby Strozier. That's Davis and Elkins basketball, turning defense into offense. Gilbert kicks it over to the side. Amari Smith being guarded by Charleston Pons, who had two fouls pretty quickly in the first half. Oladeru guarding Diop. He's able to use his length to disrupt him. As Gilliam came out of the game quite quickly. And Jenkins, almost went in and got his rebound. You can see Gilliam, I think he's over getting on the bike. He must have aggravated something. We'll keep you up to date on the broadcast here. Gilbert for three. He is a talented basketball player. You don't want to get him going. 1 point game. Gilbert shooting 38.6% from three, an astounding 70.6 from 2 point range. Strozier moves into a 3-point spot, but he's going to drive on the smaller Boston, and there's Diop. That's the thing. He was able to get Boston off of his side as Smith goes in, and the Mountain Lions take the lead. Jenkins, Pons, Strozier, Silva, and Oladeru man the court for our Senators. As that's going to be stripped off of Strozier, and that's going to be a jump ball. Ball possession arrow is pointing to D&E. Davis and Elkins 5-8 on the season, 2-4 in conference play. Concord 4-6, 3-3 in conference play. Only separated in terms of scoring margin by under 6 points. Davis and Elkins minus 4.2 scoring margin on the year, plus 1.8 for the Mountain Lions. Jenkins, jumper. Silva tries to get the ball. As it looks like that, wow, they're going to call Tolbert for the offensive foul there. That was a good job of Jenkins of standing the ground that he owned and taking a shot. It came with the penalty of getting hit, but the juice is worth the squeeze as you get an extra possession down by 1 point. So second to get the ball in as Pons talks with his head coach. Daniel Harris, his first year as the head man of Davis and Elkins basketball. Oladeru hands off. Jenkins gets into the paint, kicks it out to Pons. Pons is caught by Boston. It's Silva on Gilbert. This is the matchup. And Silva's going to use his size and strength to go up and under the long Gilbert for the 2-point bucket. D&E back in the lead. Boston tries to create space, can't. It's over to Amari Smith. Smith likes to shoot. Drove into the lane. Good defense. Great hands by Silva. Pons kicks it out. Dontrell Jenkins, three. Bang! He's cocked and ready to load as he puts it back in his hip. 37-33. Senators lead by 4. Jenkins hits the ground hard, and he landed on his knee. As Gilbert puts the ball up and in, we're going to get a timeout. Silva's was trying to potentially pick up Jenkins, but handoff gets something to get the ball in bounds. Pons is laughing about it. Haas lets the ball roll. 37-35 after Gilbert scored while Jenkins was down. So, and there's Boston. That was a lightning fast hand that came in there from the Lafayette, Alabama native. So you've got the Sao Paulo, Brazil connection, and the German Haas. United Kingdom for Oladeru, just an eclectic mix of talent and culture in Davis and Elkins. You could see that in the university too. It's a beautiful place to see so many different people come together for athletics and education. Look at Silva using his body. Gilbert's going to try. And Silva, if he just a little bit over, it seems like that he's got Gilbert's mind a little under his thumb. As Diop's in. Diop-Oladeru matchup has been awesome all night, and Diop gets the better of that one. It's a 37-all ball game with under 15 minutes. Haas with Boston guarding him. Pons, jumper. It's good. And the jumper from Pons, I want to say that's his first points of the game. It's Tolbert looking around the perimeter. Gilbert kicks it out to Smith. And that's another foul on Oladeru with Diop down low. And we're going to take a media timeout. It's 39-37, 2-point game. Defense is still good. We'll see if the offense can come back to life just a little bit when we come back with more Senators basketball action. Angelo Carriero at the McDonald Center. Live on the campus of Davis and Elkins, we finally get the wet spot off the court. Head coach Todd May was pulling in double duty. Smith. It's over to Boston with Haas guarding him. Makes a move, drives into the paint. Oladeru's trying to skies up. Good rebound by Gilliam, because that was a second chance opportunity with Oladeru leaving his feet, but Gilliam being heady and strong, getting himself into the paint to grab that board. And that time Gilliam throws it over the head of Oladeru. And they're going to say it was tipped. So the ball will stay with the Senators. Pons on the baseline. Looking for Hampton. Hampton. It to Haas, drives into the paint, uses his off shoulders, able to get the shot up and in. And you see the team getting excited for Haas. Again, Haas came into this game 5 games played, but averaged 2.5 minutes a game. And he gets his first points of the day. Rickards drives in, and he really fought for the rebound, and that's going to stay. There was Diop, Diop was the one fighting for the rebound. He's able to hit it off the leg of Oladeru, so the ball will stay with the Mountain Lions. Pons says he's good, so they put Strozier back on the bench. And all of the help that we can get, Jenkins is at least back on the sideline. Smith pump faked a potential would-be 3. Boston puts the shot up and good. (41-39). Haas gets it back to Oladeru. Boston fighting for that ball. It's big versus small. Haas, 3. Oh, no good. And Oladeru's going to slap it out of it. Oh, no. When Oladeru slapped it, it ended up going off the hands of Diop at the end of the action. As Archer, Tolbert, and Dilgo come into the game. Diop, Boston, and Smith come out. And now Dozie Okoroji comes in for Oladeru. So they feel like they could give up the couple inches to Gilliam as Sally comes in for Gilbert. And this is a game of matchups at the moment. Each coach trying to get the best lineup for their defense here. Haas drives into the lane, puts the shot up. He's going to get fouled, so he'll go to the line for 2. And you look over there, it looks like, assistant coach Sam Roll over there at the moment. I think he sees a Ty Townsend as well with like a pen and a clipboard. It's just so funny to see active players look like coaches. They're helping the team. They're doing everything they're supposed to. This is what makes this team so special, is that everybody's working together for each other. That's when you get the best results in any type of arena, whether it's sports or life. And the Senators know they're fighting an uphill battle with all of the injuries that they've accumulated over the last couple of months, yet here they are with a 4-point lead. But Sally driving into the paint, layup off the board and in. Sally went to Simeon High School in Chicago, Illinois. So a big-time public basketball school, big time. And they have not been able to get those cuts timed up just right. When Hampton's been cutting into the middle or if it's Strozier, they haven't been able to complete a pass in that action so far. And Sally putting some work. Good steal by Pons. He had his hands out like he's supposed to, and every now and then you get to steal the cookies and eat them too. As he laid it up and in, 4-point lead, 45-41, 11:35 left here in regulation. Again, Tolbert's been quiet, the leading scorer for the Mountain Lions. He works his way, he takes the shot, it's no good, but Dilgo's there for the rebound. Babacar Dilgo with the hook shot and in. 2-point game. As Pond comes around the quarter, gets over to Haas. And that 3-point shot is up and good by Dozie Okoroji. Makes it a 5-point game, and he needed that. See a shot go down, and you know you'll need them later for the Senators. Great block by Gilliam. Tolbert wanted to pull up, couldn't get it, going the other way. Ben Gilliam. Oh, he loses the ball. Sally takes his turnover, creates some space. Rickards. Good defense. The paint's open. And they're going to call it on Gilliam, trying to play defense up at the top of the point. And Pons keeps saying he's good. He doesn't want to come out. But Haas and Pons are going to come out of the game. Okoroji, Jenkins, Strozier, Hampton, and Silva round out the starting, or not the starting, but the current 5 in the game. We are creeping under 10 minutes as Sally gets a 3 off the top of the or the front of the rim, excuse me. Jenkins working hard to try to get the ball. That'll go out of bounds. Jenkins still kind of recovering from the effects of the knee soreness that he experienced on a play earlier in the game. So 10:03, 48-43, still a 5-point lead. Sally Okroji up in the air to get the ball out safely to Boston. Boston, he tries to push off Jenkins, but it's going to go. I think they're going to keep it with the Mountain Lions. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll get the results of that play on the other side. It looks like it will be a foul on Jenkins, but a 5-point lead for Davis and Elkins. We'll be back in 1 minute. Angelo Carey. Sideline out of bounds, or baseline out of bounds for Corey Boston. Jenkins will be the guarder on the inbound pass. Sally takes the ball at the top. Jenkins, he hits the floor so hard. That's what happened last time too. Sally gets the three. That's going to make it a 2-point game. 48-46. Silva kicks it over to Strozier. They find Hampton down low, and that's going to be a board off of there and a block, as Archer is going to be able to tie the game with a outlet layout, leaking on the right side. As they're going to call a foul as Malachi Hampton tried to cut under the basket and receive some contact. Picking up debris off of the floor. Something off the floor. There was a lot of something. Hopefully it wasn't some teeth or something. And so now they got to determine a passer coming from the out of bounds here. It's taking some time to deliberate this, but the ball finally back in play with 9:07 left here in regulation. There we go. Third time's a charm as they get it to Hampton. Back out to Strozier, kicked over to Jenkins. Pulls up the jumper, it's good. Dontrell Jenkins. Even when the knee is shaky, he's able to put a team on his back. Moments where you need to keep your lead, knowing that this team offensively can get going. They haven't so far. They're going to try to get it into Dilgo with the matchup on Silva. Archer's going to drive that right side. Rickards, three, no good. And Dilgo, I think they're going to call him for an over the back. And even though the foul disparity really favored the Mountain Lions last half, in fact, Davis and Elkins didn't even get into the single bonus. The Mountain Lions have committed more fouls so far in the second half than Davis and Elkins, 5-4. So in this game, if it comes down to margins in the 2-point games, it usually does. That's a big one, is to have the foul disparity in your favor, have those chances at the line as well. Pons is going to get it down low. Way to avoid the block. Kicks out. Jenkins over to Strozier. Mid-range jumper, and that's going to be a foul as the defense was on the side of Strozier. He'll go to the line for two, and again, when I'm talking about the fouls, that's 6 there. So the next one should put D&E into the 1-and-1s. Strozier has a chance to make his second 2-point game as we see that Archer and Dilgo come off the court, so Diop and Smith come back on. That's hard off the back rim. The second one's missed. Good rebound by Hampton, and Dontrell Jenkins will reset. Gilbert's looking to come back into the game for Concord. Silva down low on the block with the undersized Sally. And there he goes, off the glass and in. 52-48. 4-point lead for the Senators. Haas looking to come back in as well. Now Boston that time, I think they're going to call a foul on Jenkins. It is. It is going to be Dontrell Jenkins that gets the foul. As Gilbert and Haas wait to enter the game. Oh, he's going to get 2 shots. That's why. I couldn't understand why the players didn't come into the game yet. Well, this whole time, they're actually going to call that as a shooting motion for Boston. And now Haas and Gilbert will come in as Jenkins comes out of the game. And so does Sally. Boston makes the second free throw. He looked out to the crowd to see who screamed that time. He couldn't avoid the distraction, but only after the free throw. So it's a 2-point game with 7:11 left. Pons is able to bend the corner. And the shot's no good. Kicked out Smith, back up to Boston. 52-50, 6:40. That time Boston can't draw the foul. Silva's able to go up and down and cause the miss. Strozier's looking around. He wants to get Silva posted up with Gilbert. Silva kicks it out. Strozier doesn't want the shot. He's got the bigger Diop on him. Haas is going to drive into the paint, and a fancy layup doesn't go in. There's going to be a foul, and so now that should put Hampton at the line for a 1-and-1. Okay, they might have got, from what I'm hearing, this is going to be 2 shots. They're actually going to say that Hampton was shooting. And he makes the first free throw. So the second one, preparing to go up. That's good as well. Back to a 4-point game. Sally comes in for Gilbert. A quick switch on that one. And that's really interesting that Gilbert, as good as he's been all year for the Mountain Lions, that they take him out because Davis-Anoka just has a smaller lineup. Oladeru and Diop match up, but the rest really are threes and under with Silva off the court. And Diop's able to make room. Strong post positioning and a hook shot up and in. 2-point game. Haas brings the ball up, and Oladeru wants to post up with Diop guarding him. A little bit of a face-up game now. Gets his post up into the lane. Running, hook it in. Great job by Emmanuel Oladeru. He is having arguably his best offensive game at home so far this season. And Haas, is he able to get it off of Boston? He is not. Ball will stay with the Mountain Lions. But Oladeru really taking this big man game to heart. This Diop-Oladeru matchup really harkening back to the 60s and 70s of NBA basketball. The big men even later in the college game. Tolbert gets his offhand on Strozier. They don't call it. Ball in the hand of Boston. Boston shoots a three. It's good. He has not had a tough shot like that all night in terms of, I was a little shocked that he was going to shoot that in general, but man, the confidence to pull up and take it, leading to the bucket, 1-point game under 5 minutes. Pons trying to shake Smith off of him just to get it to Oladeru in the post. Haas, he's not afraid to shoot it, and he'll go back in, and he is attacked off. Foul was on the right arm of Haas. He'll go to the line for two. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back after the media timeout, and then we are going to straight line into end of game action. We're so excited to be here. Glad you all on MEC. Elkins have been playing so well today, offensively, defensively. I mean, they're holding a team that averages 86.9 points per game to 55 with only essentially, however you want to chop it up, it's an eighth of the game left. And after the first make, Okoroji tried to put it back up and in after the Haas miss. Just a good job by D&E to even have a chance at that ball. But we're into clutch time. Second game in a row we've had a game go into the under 5 minutes, under 5 points. Sally gets it down to Diop. Diop's going to spin that way. Oh, I thought that was a travel, and they called it. It almost was like Diop got the chair taken from under him. Haas crosses the timeline under 4 minutes, 57-55. Okoroji tries to come in, and it's a block by Sally. And I think they ended up calling, there it was. It was on the block when Sally went up to block the ball. I think enough of the shooting arm, Dozie Okoroji, went in to Sally. So here is the breakdown of this. This is going to be 2 shots because it was a shooting foul. Every single foul that is committed by Concord from here on will be 2 free throws at the line for Davis and Elkins. That is a tremendous advantage to have as we enter the end of this game, especially one where pace has been so slow. Okoroji again. Oh, I think he got a little excited to put it right back up. Second time Okoroji's got the rebound off a missed free throw in a row. Missing the follow-up shot. And that shot's blocked. Boston cannot save it. It goes the other way. Pons is going to get it into Haas. They go back to this full court look as they want to get Gilbert into the game. Gilbert will come in for Sally. .310, 58-55. Oladaru has the ball at the top of the key, meaning the paint's open. They're going to get a mismatch. Oladaru, now Diop comes in. Great spin. This has been the best offensive game that Emmanuel Oladaru has played at home so far this year. He has been decisive. He has been crisp. It has been an excellent display of healthy competition between him and Diop that has got his motor rev to play in the post tonight. Gilbert's going to shoot the three, and he is a guy you don't want to see get going. There's a timeout. I think we're going to take a full one, so we'll take one with them. 60-58, 2:38 left here. Our Senators lead. Let's see if they can pull it out. Angelo Carriero. Regulation 60-58. The Senators lead. The Mountain Lions have kept this a game, but the Senators continually stay in the lead. They have played great defense, effective offense. Strozier draws in, great defense at the rim, and he got high in the air. And so now we are finally in double bonus for the rest of the game. This will be 2 free throws at the line. And again, when you have games this close in margin, it is the game within the margins that gets you. How many second chance points do you get? Free throw attempts, fouls to get those free throw attempts. Unforced turnovers and the like. Strozier gets a free throw up, and D&E has a chance to make this a 2-possession game outside of the rare 4-point shot, which we obviously don't want to see. On the court for the Senators, Okoroji, Haas, Strozier, Pawns, and Oladaru. For Concord, it's Boston, Tolbert, Diop. As Boston shoots, and he's going to be fouled. Gilbert and Smith for Concord. It's interesting, Jenkins is on the bench still. For those just now tuning in, Jenkins upset his knee earlier. He landed on it pretty hard. He came back into the game here in the second half and was able to play a couple of minutes, but he was taken out for Haas, and he has not come back in the game. As Boston makes the first free throw, Silva and Dilgo come in, Okoroji and Diop come out. Boston's second free throw. He has been 4 for 4 at the line in his last 4 attempts. 62-60, 2:07 left. We've got 120 seconds of basketball left in regulation. Haas gets it down low. This has been a great matchup here in the second half of Silva and Gilbert. Silva is able to use his post moves and make Gilbert second guess where he puts his long limbs. Boston's going to be fast, but not as fast as Strozier, but Gilbert, he's going to leak out. He dunks it. We've got a tie game. It looks like Tolbert hurt his knee on the other side. Maybe hurt his calf. I'm not sure. He's pretty ginger with it. He might be down for a second. I'm not sure how serious that might be. No, he's kind of evened out in terms of fouls, but at least that Davis and Elkins will get 2 guaranteed free throw shots. Haas brings the ball up with 1:37. Tie game. It's over to Strozier. We got 90 seconds of basketball. Strozier cannot draw the foul, but Oladaru gets the rebound. Smart to reset. Haas is going to have to get free. He does. It's dropped down. Oladaru, he can't get it to go, but Silva gets the rebound. I don't think he ever truly had the ball in his possession, maybe right as he came down with it, but on the way out, Boston just took the lead. That's the first lead this half for Concord. Worst time for your opponent to get the lead is in the last minute. I will say that. The worst time is at the final buzzer. Coach Harris is going to take a timeout, and he's going to reset his group. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll go 1 minute. Angelo Carriero, McDonald Center, 64-62. Concord leads. Come back for the last 51. 51.4 seconds left here at the McDonald Center. Angelo Carriero joining you live on MEC TV. 2-point lead for Concord. It is their first lead of the second half, and it happens to be under 45 seconds. Charleston Pons looks to go to the left. He shoots a jumper. Splash! He is able to tie the game. There will be one possession for each team if there is a score or miss and rebound from Davis and Elkins. This is basketball. This is MEC action. This is Senators basketball. Let's see if we can pull out a win here. As Boston bleeds the clock. Oh, he makes a move on Jenkins. Jenkins back in the game. He passes it out. Goes through the hands. It's Rickards with the biggest play of the game. It was blocked out by Pons. There's 5 seconds left. 13 on the clock. We're going to take a timeout. We'll stay here on the broadcast. 64 all. Back in the game with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. It's Boston that's going to be passing the ball inbound. Amari Smith drives to the right. His shot won't go. It's a rebound. Pons goes the other way. There's 7 seconds left. Pons, he loses the ball. Boston going the other way. Passes up. There's 1 second left. It's going to overtime. Determine a winner here, and hopefully that there's nothing more that you like on a Sunday to be watching collegiate basketball, especially with your Senators, and any extra basketball just makes for a better Sunday. Jenkins back in the game. Good to see him up and going. Silva's going to cut in. They're going to get it to Gilliam. Jenkins drives in. He was able to create some space. Looks for the pass off to Pons. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Gilliam comes and sets a screen, and he's able to get the rebound down. Oh, they're going to call. There's no way. But it looks like that we may have gotten we had a foul. And I think we might have had a technical foul, or this is going to be a 1-and-1. I mean, I'll just say Ben ripped his jersey after that foul. He was so angry. He's letting this is the second time with these foul calls he's let his emotions get the best of him. But this should be a 1-and-1, carrying the fouls over after the end of regulation. Boston has been great from the free throw line tonight. His first shot's up and good. 65-64. Concord's taken the first lead of overtime. 6 for 6 in his last 6 attempts. Pons drives into the... Oh, nice dish! Oh, see me now, then see me not. Charleston Pons making plays for his team. Undermanned, undersized, heart, big as can be. Boston tries a floating one-legged jumper, 4 minutes, a tie game. Strozier 3, too hard. Fight for the rebound. At least Silva ended up with it. Zolodaru and Silva were both fighting for it. Pons gets it to Jenkins. He's got 10 seconds left. To Silva, he's going to have to work quick. He's methodical. Uses it. Left-handed shot, no good. Other way. As Coach May wants Concord to slow their roll a little bit on offense. Extend possessions. Diop's got a little bit of an angle on Oladaru. He takes it. And foul's going to get called, so he'll get a 1-and-1 at the line. So I don't think he was in his upward shooting motion at that point. And so Diop Oh, they said he's going to shoot 2. He makes his first. Concord retakes the lead with 3:12 left. That one goes down as well. Jenkins. So over from Strozier. Strozier gets the ball back. Gets over to Pons. Pons wants the pick and roll. Pons wants this game in the palm of his hands. And he's proved it as that jumper. Oh, just in and out, but Oladero's in a great position for rebound. Now you can reset. You have 17 seconds. No reason to hurry. Jenkins is going to have to get it in the hands of somebody else in Strozier. And I thought it looked like that Boston met Strozier at Strozier's point, not the other way around. Good foul call. That should be 2 free throws for Jacoby Strozier at the line. With Concord up 68-66. Strozier at the line for 2. Oh, he misses the first one. Diop comes into the game for Dilgo. And that one, it looks like that there was a lane violation, and it was by Davis and Elkins. So it's a missed free throw and the turnover of the ball as Strozier limps off the court. And this is just a mash unit for Davis and Elkins. I mean, it's just the luck with injuries. Worst you could imagine. 68-66. Smith gets into the lane. He makes the 2. Largest lead for Concord and maybe the entire game. Silva gets into the post, running hook shot. It goes in, swish. 70-68. We are under 2 minutes in overtime. The Mountain Lions lead. The ball goes up to Gilbert. Smith likes the 3. He's going to shoot it. It's off the front rim. Thank goodness. Jenkins hands it off to Pons. Pons is going to take the screen, and he is going to, I think that Gilbert was able to get a hand on it. Foul called on the out of bounds. It does look like there was a foul call on Silva, and so this will be the last 1-and-1 before Concord's going to get 2 shots as well. First free throw by Boston. He just can't miss today. 7 free throws consecutively made. Came into the game shooting 85.2%. You know that's going to skyrocket. Unless he misses this one. Then not as much. Dilgo comes to check into the game. He's going to come in for Diop. A little offense-defense switch. 72-68, 4-point deficit. And Silva's going to call a timeout for his team. We'll stay here with action. Just This game just barely getting out of the hands of Davis and Elkins, and it's just Pawns passes inbounds to Jenkins. Silva with the post up. Drives to the right side. Jenkins makes some moves. He's going to shoot a three. It's no good. A lot of contact there, but Boston's able to get the rebound out of all of the bodies, and we're under 1 minute. 4-point game. Got to get a stop here for the Senators. Jenkins, after suffering a fall, is back in the game. Hampton. Okoroji, and that's Hampton guarding Rickards. Now it's in the hands of Boston. They ended up getting a mismatch. Gets it down to Dilgo. 3-2. Gilbert's going to decide the game. He does. For a guy that has been held quiet all night. Silva misses the three-point shot, and it has gotten away from D&E here at the end. A foul, and after leading for over 35 minutes of this basketball game, Concord is going to take home the win. A stunning turn of events in what had been a game where D&E could just ward off their opponent. There's just so many nicks, bumps, and bruises that you can take until you were pretty much resigned to what you have. And it's not like that Concord was without. Tolbert got hurt earlier, their leading scorer, and he's been out the last 5-6 minutes or so. Smith makes the free throw. 8-point game, 18 seconds. Jenkins is going to shoot the three. That's hard off the backboard. The ball careens around. It's Jenkins again. He makes it that time. 5-point game, 8.4 seconds left. We're going to take a minute timeout. We're going to go to Unmute me. Silva was able to take away the ball and draw a foul. So Silva will go to the line for two. With 3.8 seconds left here, pretty much what all you can hope for is you make both to get the turnover right at a three-point line and throw up a prayer. Silva does his job to make the first. Let's see if he can finish the job making the second. We'll take a timeout. We'll take one. We have a commercial needing this free throw. To go in, Silva. Clutch. Made both. Here it is. Get the turnover, shoot a three, tie the game, take it to double overtime. Gilbert's going to throw it all the way down court to avoid the action. Amari Smith catches it, fouls. D&E is going to take the loss at home. Again, unless there's a miracle. Misses both free throws. Careens off, you get it into the hand, and you make a heave. Smith shoots his first free throw. It's good. There's still a 0.1% chance that D&E can tie this. 3-point shot, made, foul, and make the free throw after a miss here. But that's the game. Inbound pass. Pons gets it over to Jenkins. And that'll be your final score, 78, Mountain Lions.